Mm-hmm. Before I forget, I'll remind you, I know it feels like it's forever off, but your project is due October the 5th. I have poster boards back here, enough for everybody. If you want a different size, different color, that's on you. But if you just want a free poster board, please pick one up, put your name on it. You can pick it up later during fourth period if you don't want to have to carry it around all day. So you're not going far. Who needs another minute? Okay, think about one more minute. We're missing 2 days of school and that's gonna hurt us. We're gonna have to work double time. For those of you that are missing paperwork, we've got all our internet forms in, hooray. We got all our lab contracts in, hooray. Still missing some help, papers, profile papers, get those in before I have to start making phone calls. Do not make me call about that, that's so lame. I hate calling about, are you missing paperwork? Right, ma'am? Alright. Get out your notebook, turn to page 16. Who has not finished coloring their periodic table?
We didn't start.
Only color.
Yeah, you're absent, so you have to get caught up on your time. You wouldn't think, but it's taken us like 3 days so far, so. Didn't have to be beautiful. Now listen carefully, because I know some of y'all are still coloring. Make sure whatever you color, your periodic table matches your legend on your notes page. For example, my alkali metals, I made yellow. My alkaline earth metals, I made brown. And I made sure that my key matches that. Because just coloring it is not going to do squat unless your key matches it. Your colors do not have to be the same as mine. Yes. Okay. You haven't finished coloring yours yet? You grab a periodic table from the back counter and then switch it out. No. For those of you that don't have a periodic table, I've got a few extra copies in the back. After we finish coloring the periodic table, we're going to play a real quick game. I colored my transition metals green. There's a few that are not colored. Don't worry about those too much. They just are in, they're kind of like hydrogen. They're in the family, but they kind of like don't belong all the way. We put them in there because they have the properties of transition metals and they have a certain number of valence electrons and a certain number of electron shells. But other than that, they don't really belong. The light pink ones are the post-transition metals. They're still metals. They're not quite metalloids. They just have a few things that are different about them that make them unique from the transition metals. So they're called the post-transition metals, after transition. The dark pink ones are the metalloids, and these are the ones that have properties of metals and nonmetals. It's important to know which elements belong in this category. Test makers love to ask you questions about elements, saying, what group does tin come from? And you should say, okay, that's SB, so it must be, thank you. It must be a metalloid that's on the staircase. It has these properties. The blue are all my non-metals. That don't belong in any other category. So hydrogen in group 1, and then the 6 others in the non-metals. They don't belong with the halogens or the noble gases, so they get their own category of non-metals. The purple are also non-metals. They're a special kind called halogens. You just need to know that they are the most reactive group of all the non-metals. And then that slightly yellow school bus looking color are the noble gases. And these are the ones that are not reactive. They're the least reactive family in all the periodic table. Their outer shell is full of electrons. They don't need any more, and they don't really want to give any up. So you will not see these bonded with many other things, especially in the natural world. They like to hang out by themselves. Alright, we're going to spend about 1 more minute coloring. If you have not colored in most of your tips, what I want you to do is outline it in the color of your choice so you can go back and color it in later. So what about coloring in the boxes? Just outline them right now because we have to move on. I will also have this up on my website, so if you need to go back and look, go on my website, check it out. And what I'm going to try to start doing, I'm not making any promises, but what we'll try to start doing is putting up the notes ahead of time, so that if you're at home and you're one of those people like I cannot keep up with writing notes down in the classroom, you may want to get a head start on them. I'll do my best. I've got at least the next 2 weeks of notes written out the way I want them. And I'm going to have to tell you, the way we do notes is going to change over the year. First quarter, I'll let you copy exactly what I have in my book, the way I have it written. Then we're going to transition over to you being directed at what notes to write from like a PowerPoint. By the end of the year, I'm not going to give you specific notes to take. You'll know how to take notes from what you see or what you hear on your own. So by the end of the year, you won't need me to give you guided notes anymore. You'll be able to take notes on your own. Scary. Miss Thomas, that sounds so scary. All right, 30 more seconds. Outline your boxes and then we're moving on. Yes, ma'am. Periodic table. There's one on the back counter next to the tissues. Alright, you can keep that periodic table out or you can use the yellow laminated one. But we're going to play a little game for a few minutes. I'm going to randomly call on somebody. I'm going to give you the group number and the period number, and you need to tell me which element am I looking at. Does everybody understand? So I'm going to give you the group number, I'm going to give you the period number, you have to tell me which element matches that. Okay? Yeah. Alright. So everybody needs to find. Let's pick one that we can actually pronounce. I'm looking at group number 10. Group number 10, period number 6. And this is going to Brianna, group 10, period 6. Which element am I? Say again?
The BK one.
Nope.
Oh, I'm confused. How do you do that?
Arla.
Well, at least I asked.
Yeah, at least you tried. Group 10, period 6. Which one? Say the chemical symbol. Nope. No, you got it?
PT?
P what?
PT?
PT? Nope.
No, it's not, because you have to go down 6 this way and turn across this way. It's PDD.
All right.
I figured it out.
So check it.
It took a
It
minute.
tells you group 10, period 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's PD.
I thought I was supposed to do
Woo!
I would think this.
All right, let's try again. I'm looking at group 2, period 5, and this goes to David. Group 2, period 5. Yes. You gotta catch this. Oh, that was a bad throw. That's my bad. All right, not here. All right, I'm looking at group 17, period 4. This goes to Ruben. Group 17, period 4. Chlorine. I'm gonna try again. A little better. That was you. That's all you. That's not me. Not here. All right, I'm looking at period 7, group 6. This goes to Noah. Period 7, group 6.
Who? TC?
Nope. Huh? Huh? Taiwan, period 7, group 6.
You switched them up. So it's. Oh. She's trying to confuse us. I know. Oh, I know.
Huh? No. All right, Tyra. Period 7, group 6. Yes, tungsten is W. If you'd have gotten that one, how about I made you split with Deontay? All right. Let's do period 5, group 18, Lourdes. Don't ask, you have to say it. Give me the chemical symbol. Hmm? Yep, xenon. Alright, y'all that got candy, make sure it doesn't leave this classroom unless it's in your pocket or in your belly.
Question.
Yes.
You're counting up here as a block.
Yeah, that is something that I was hoping that one of y'all would catch. Y'all noticed that, right?
No.
Lourdes did it right. Ooh. Look,
She counted your first one as a block when it's on the mountain.
good for Brianna for pointing that out too. Look at this one right here. That's not a period. These are groups. This is not a period. Periods don't start to here. Lourdes is the only one that got it right. Whoa. The point is not to memorize where the periodic table, where everything lies in the periodic table. You're not going to need to be given like the coordinates and figure it out like we just did. But I need you to know the difference between a group and a period. That was the point of that. Don't be surprised if we don't do that again. Yeah, that's it. We gotta move on. We gotta move. All right. Next thing I want you to do is listen real quickly. I want you to open up your laptops, go to your Google Classroom. Under your assignments, there should be periodic table stations. Yep. Go back. Let me show you what they look like. Yours may look a little bit different. I think you have 3 of them. There are different stations, and instead of you guys going up and doing anything, because this one's not as hands-on as our other stations have been. The periodic table, I don't have a lot to show you. I am going to get out some elements to show you what like sulfur looks like, what iron looks like. But other than that, it's going to be mostly virtual labs. All the links you need are on there. All the questions you need are on there. It doesn't matter what order you do it in, but you will need to do them all between today and tomorrow. I recommend waiting to do the write it and assess it towards the end and doing like the read it, watch it, and research it first, because that will help build up your knowledge. If you already know the answers to the write it and assess it, great, that's fine. But if you feel like you don't really know it, I would do one of the other stations first. Because those are called input stations. They give you information. And then the write it and assess it are output stations. They see what you know. Does that make sense? Okay. Everybody should have their own copy so that when you start typing, you shouldn't see somebody else typing too. I made that mistake last year and everybody was typing in each other's answers. That was ridiculous. If you do not have headphones, you might want to make sure your volume is turned down low enough that you're not disturbing the people around you. This is individual work, so you do not need to be sharing answers. I may change that tomorrow, but for now, it is individual work. anything that will look like that.
Okay. Okay. It says read it.
Oh, yeah, let me get you reads. The reading station, you can do 4 people at a time, I think. We'll put them back here. I did not want to make a class out of this, I want to save paper. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They look a little bit different, but they're pretty much all the same. Yeah, I got 6 copies back here, so when you're done reading a copy, please put it back for the next person to use. We're going to work for probably only a few minutes, and then we're gonna put laptops up.